Malacanang earlier expressed hope that a closure will finally be made on the divisive and controversial RH bill. The palace also hopes the measure will be signed into law before the year ends. Rocky Ignacio reports.
Malacanang is hopeful that divisiveness among lawmakers over the reproductive health bill will be put to an end. The Senate and Congress tackled the controversial bill on second and third readings respectively. Presidential spokesperson Edwin Lecerda said Malacanang is confident that the measure bill will soon be passed into law after President Aquino certified the bill as urgent.
We are hoping that it will be put to a close today. Considering that the President already certified it as urgent, we hope that the Senate will tackle it in the second or third reading by today. All this will be made evident later as we go through the day, so let's just wait and see. But certainly we hope that it will be put to closure today.
Malacanang considers the event as a historic vote since this was the first time the measure has been tackled in both chambers of Congress. President Aquino wants to sign the bill into law before the year ends.
This is historic because this bill has been pending for some time. Many administrations have tried to come up with a bill on responsible parenthood. This is the first time that we will see if the third reading will ratify the second reading, the third reading vote will ratify the second reading vote of a bill that will seek to make policy a measure that will break the status quo, that we have a chance to help uplift the of the poor and giving and making policy an informed choice when it comes to determining the size and what method the family planning that a parent should use.
Secretary Lecerda again clarified that Malacanang has not pressured their allies to support the reproductive health bill. 63 lawmakers were not able to attend the last session of the bill. The palace earlier claimed that majority of those who were absent during the second reading were supportive of the controversial measure.
If you notice, during the President made mention that with respect to the second reading, nakita po natin that the President called on each Solon to vote according to his conscience. He also, however, mentioned that if he was a congressman, he would have voted for the responsible parenthood bill. That part is already done. And we're now in the third reading. The Solons were allowed to exercise their conscience. But now we must put it to an end. This is already spoken insofar as favoring the responsible parenthood bill. And I think the congressmen will be there. I hope that they will be there to share in the President's desire to put this divisive issue to rest.
Meanwhile, Malacanang appealed to the opposition not to compare the bill to the Connecticut tragedy where most of the children were killed.
I think that is a very unfair allusion to the Connecticut shooting. That is a very unfortunate tragedy, and it should not be visited on any community. But to put it and compare it to the RH bill is grossly a malicious statement. And I think whoever bishop said it should, number one, pray for the victims of the Connecticut tragedy. And secondly, we have always maintained, as far as government is concerned, that we principled enough to discuss all these matters on the level of intellectual discussions and not name-calling and accusing the President of being more than what he is not. And definitely we state in categorical terms that that particular statement is a totally unfair statement. And it is unbefitting of a bishop to say that.
For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.